So a lot of people are asking about what software and hardware I use for my screen recording. So this video in a few minutes, we'll try to keep it short. There's a lot to cover, but I'll cover the software and the hardware. So let me go to the first one. What I'm currently using is Snagit. You can go to the site. There is a video that talks about it. There's a few sample, but basically you have a screen. So you install it's a software you install your desktop. There's a big capture, and then it allows to select part of your screen or the full screen, and then there's a player, and then you can start recording your voice. There's an option for the webcam. There's a lot of options in there, so it can be images and video. So that's what I use. Once it's recorded, there is an interface where, so that's the bar when I'm recording. So you see I'm at 50 seconds here, so I can pause as well during a recording, and then I can choose to mute sounds and switch to webcam. And when I'm finished, I can share the video, and I can choose. So I usually use Screencast. It's a hosted platform, but it can be directly on YouTube. It can be on Dropbox, Google Drive. So there's a few different places. It doesn't support Wistia or Vimeo at the moment, so you would have to download it locally and re-upload, but it does support those platforms. And as soon as it's uploaded, it gives you a link, and then I can just paste the link in an email or somewhere else. So it's pretty straightforward. There is a bit of a learning curve. There's a lot of options. This tool is very powerful, a lot of options, but if you stick to the basic, it's pretty straightforward. If I go back to so what's included, there is a screencast.com for the hosting, so it gives a screencast.com link. There is a free version with 2 gig of storage. I've started with this. I did upgrade because I do record a lot of videos, so for me it's worth it, but otherwise there is a free version. You can always delete if you run out of the capacity there, and you can upload on other platforms as well, like Dropbox and stuff like that. So that's always an option. So that is for Snagit. Alternative, and I used to use it, very good tool, Droplr. It's definitely simpler, but it's more limited. So that's another way. It just allows to share a link. It's now $10. I believe it's $10 a month. So on a monthly, but it's good for 5 users. The free version is only 30 seconds screen recording, which is probably not very useful anymore. So it would be $10. So those are the two options. If I go back, the Droplr option, the Snagit option is $49 one-time fee. And in terms of hardware, I use this, which is an external audio interface that you plug into your USB port. It allows to plug in a professional microphone into there. There's all sort of inputs and adjustments to get good quality on this. So that's why the quality is quite good. The microphone I'm using is a Pyle Pro unidirectional. So this basically, it captures what's in front of the microphone. There's a lot of microphone at $200-300 that will capture everything in the room, which is very annoying unless you have a very quiet room or studio. So this is really that's why I picked that one, unidirectional. And it's very cheap as well. So that comes with the 15-foot cables on top of it. So that as simple as that. There's definitely a better microphone, but that is a very good one for what I need. And the other thing I have is a mount as well, so very useful. So you attach that to the side of your desk, and then there's a swivel arm, and then you can just pull it in and out. So that's good. So the newer version comes with a pop filter as well, which I have an external one. So again, this is, I believe, so there's no 18. It's even cheaper than before, so $19. So it's not the highest quality. Again, it's one of the cheaper side, but it's still holding after 2 years. So I think in general it's quite cost effective. So you can have a look. Definitely, those tools are good. It does help the clients that are using it to communicate with me. I'd really appreciate it because it's so much easier than reading text and trying to explain concept. And then it's possible to, when my clients tell me, I don't like the red here, is it this red or this red? So they can just point their mouse and then record it, and they can explain the flow, what happened when we click, all those things. It's so much easier than of course with text. So that's it in a nutshell. If you have any questions, there is a comment section at the bottom. Please feel free to add it or email me.